Hi YouTube, we're back at it again. Excuse this, I need to go see a dermatologist. I thought it was just dry skin and it's been going on. I think I've had this for years, I just don't know. Maybe it is dry skin, but I've noticed whenever I use, of course I wash my face because you're supposed to do that, right? But anyways, this has got to go. It's embarrassing. Often, excuse me, I put lotion on my face and then I found out why people use primer, and primer really works. But the primer I used after I got out of the shower, after washing my face, drying off, I should have put it on after I brushed my teeth, because now look, the primer, I got it from e.l.f. and not to shame e.l.f. Cosmetics. e.l.f. Cosmetics, you're great. Please don't sue me. But due to this reason, it's ashy because it's not waterproof. So in the pandemic, I have realized a lot, like a lot of people had depression during the pandemic and stuff like that. But what I'm trying to say is it's affected me. I got a car during the pandemic, and that's awesome. And the only thing is, I don't know how, I don't know why, and I know it came from my old habits with my room and everything, and feeling sad and stuff, but my car got really messy, and it's really messy now. It's so bad now, stuffing everything, being on the run all the time, back and forth, 2 hours from school area to my parents, stuff like that. It's just not good. And I feel like all this stuff of not taking a break, running and running and running, I'm always on the ground running, that when I do get a few times to take a break, I do what I do. I just technically got up, I slept into bed until about 2, 3 something, and then I took a shower. But that takes effect on my dog because I feel too scared or too sad to walk out, and I want to use this channel to grow from that. There's a lot of things I want to do with this channel, but I want to use this channel to grow from that and to help others as well. My hopes. So I'm going to open this storage. I've had it since I moved out of my first university apartment. It's the first apartment that I moved to university with roommates. Bad experience, but that'll be another video later on down the road. In fact, I think it's very interesting. I think it's very, very interesting that I just found out one of the roommates that I have now, I already knew one of them was aspiring to be famous, and at first I was like, well, you guys aren't really nice people, and I'm not going to get into it because that will be another video, maybe once I moved out of that apartment. But I just found out from a mutual person that I follow that she did a photo shoot. She looked really cool, and this person, I'm not going to say I don't know, there was bad stuff, and I know that's just communication skills. I wasn't perfect, and she did have some good points in our argument that we had. Just because you don't cuss at somebody or call them, insulting things, doesn't mean you aren't being rude. And I feel like with roommates in college, nothing's perfect, and I'm slowly learning that. But I realize I'm just one of those people, I can't do roommates. I'm going to try and compromise with them this semester, but I feel like I need to go home during the winter break, just relax, gather your mind. I'm trying to work with them and just be like, you know what? You can't control what they do. You can't control if they're mean to you. You can't control if you try to be nice and they're still disrespectful or mean to you. You can't control that. And I feel like there's just some very, very, very bad communication skill between us all, because I thought I had better communication skills, but obviously there's something going on with, like, oh, they're calling me rude and I'm calling them rude and stuff, and it's just been going since day one. It had to do with other roommates and they moved out, but my thing is, I feel like it's a learning experience. You have roommates, stuff happens, and you just have to not necessarily get over it, but learn how to conquer it, like compromise. Like, okay, well, I don't like it when you do this, and I don't like it when you do that. This is me trying to work with you. If you don't like it, well, then that's a problem. And I feel like there are better ways to work with this, and it's stressful. It's really aggravating, and I think it's funny because this one of them, yeah, she